I was a newborn vampire, weeping at the beauty of the night. Shadows of 1,000 years rise again unseen. Voices whisper in the trees. Tonight is Halloween. Sometimes dead is better. What an excellent day for an exorcism. Vampires, werewolves, fallen angels, and fairies lurk in the shadows, their intentions far from honorable. If you gaze long enough into an abyss, the abyss will gaze back into you. Beware the dark pool at the bottom of our hearts. In its icy, black depths dwell strange and twisted creatures. It is best not to disturb. Evil only has the power that we give it. Where there is no imagination, there is no horror. Horror is like a serpent, always shedding its skin, always changing, and it will always come back. There is something at work in my soul, which I do not understand. When shall we meet again, in thunder or lightning or in rain? I know of witches who whistle at different pitches, calling things that don't have names. Dementors are vicious creatures. They will not distinguish between the one they hunt and the one who gets in their way. Someone once told her that the stars were merely sewing pins, holding the black sky up so that it did not come down on the world and suffocate it. But the most frightening thing of all was the wind howling among the trees. Ichabod was sure that it was the sound of the headless horseman, out looking for his head. A witch never gets caught. Don't forget that she has magic in her fingers, and devilry dancing in her blood. Hell is empty, and all the devils are here. Anyone could see that the wind was a special wind this night, and the darkness took on a special feel, because it was All Hallows' Eve. On Halloween, witches come true. Wild ghosts escape from dreams. Each monster dances in the park. There are nights when the wolves are silent, and only the moon howls. Werewolves howl, phantoms prowl. Halloween's upon us now. The universe is full of magical things, patiently waiting for our wits to grow sharper. Halloween is a celebration of the inversion of reality, and a necessary Gothic hat tip to the darker aspects of life, death, and ourselves. The moon has awoken with the sleep of the sun. The light has been broken. The spell has begun. From ghoulies and ghosties and long-leggedy beasties and things that go bump in the night, good Lord, deliver us. Magic is really very simple. All you've got to do is want something, and then let yourself have it. Monsters are real, and ghosts are real too. They live inside us, and sometimes they win. I was just thinking about the life of a pumpkin. Grow up in the sun, happily entwined with others, and then someone comes along, cuts you open, and rips your guts out. The wind outside nested in each tree, prowled the sidewalks in invisible treads like unseen cats. The farther we've gotten from the magic and mystery of our past, the more we've come to need Halloween. It's close to midnight. Something evil's lurk in the dark. Under the moonlight, you see a sight that almost stops your heart. You try to scream, but terror takes the sound before you make it. Believe nothing you hear, and only half of what you see. During the day, I don't believe in ghosts. At night, I'm a little more open-minded. He had arranged the arms and legs in letters, and the letters spelled out a single small word: boo. The dead rise again, bats fly, terror strikes and screams echo, for tonight it's Halloween. Men say that in this midnight hour, the disembodied have power. They thought of All Hallows' Night and the billion ghosts a-wandering the lonely lanes, in cold winds and strange smokes.